Now, college students take out loans to help pay for school, food, and housing, of course.
But sometimes they're not prepared for the consequences of the large balance and high interest of it all. Trevor is back to walk us through the solution of these student loan financial woes. We also have Bobby Hoyt joining us, who paid off $40,000 in a year and a half.
Yeah, see, did you win the lottery? How did this all happen?
No, I didn't win the lottery. After college, I did have $40,000, and so I decided to move in with my wife to her parents' house. And we rented a room from them, and I avoided buying a new car. I didn't buy any clothes or shoes for a year and a half. It was like almost a spending ban. And so I made the biggest loan payments that I could, and then a year and a half later, I didn't have any debt.
Wow, so you essentially funneled most of your cash toward these student loan payments.
It's about 74% of my income.
That's amazing.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's really tough because I hear folks say, okay, I'm going a whole year not buying clothes or anything. That's a tough battle. A lot of temptations out there.
It was, yeah. I was a band director, so every morning I'd stand up in front of the class, and the kids would make fun of my shoes because I had these like old ratty shoes. But it was worth it. I mean, it was something that I wanted to do really passionately. I wanted to get rid of my debt. I wanted to be debt free, and so I did everything I could to do it.
You know what I think is great about your story, Bobby, is that I think for a lot of people who are in debt, there's a sense of shame that comes with it. Yeah. Embarrassment, like, oh, there's this stigma that I couldn't manage my money. And stress, exactly. Yes. And talking to a financial planner like yourself, Trevor, or Bobby, in your case, just talking to your wife, to your in-laws about it, and admitting, hey, I've got this debt, I want to pay it off. It seems like getting it out there, owning it, is the way you can really successfully make a plan.
Yeah,
right, Trevor?
I think that's a great point, and that was kind of my first thing is own it. You know what it is, own it, and then, I don't know, Bobby, you could probably talk about this, but tell folks about it to help you be held accountable and make sure that you're actually doing what you say you want to do.
Like folks at the grocery store, folks at the mall. You mean like
maybe everybody. Parents.
Walking around the street. Yeah. So Bobby, was that tough though? I mean, going and saying, hey, we need some help. We want to pay this off really quickly. Can we move in with you?
It was hard. Our situation was a little bit different. My father-in-law was disabled, so he needed a little bit of extra help. And so for us, it was hard. It's embarrassing.
It was a win-win, though.
Yeah, it was a total win-win. We were really happy about what we were able to do for them, what they were able to do for us. And it is embarrassing, though. And that's something I had to get rid of, or get past that fear of talking about it.
So, Bobby, you talked about not going and buying new clothes or anything for a year and a half. One of the tips is, stop trying to keep up with the Joneses or the Smiths or whoever you're trying to keep up with.
Yeah, I think you have to start there. And look, we live in a society that encourages you to buy things you can't afford to impress people you don't know.
Or you don't even like. To impress them, it's like the bully at school who makes fun of you. You want them to like you. You don't like these people. Why buy the flashy car?
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. But look, the really key here is that you've got to learn to delay gratification. I know it's all about instant gratification, but you've got to delay that. And then if you want to buy all these different things, maybe set it up as a reward moving forward.
Well, I was going to ask, did you have something at the end of this that you kind of said, okay, I've waited a year and a half. Well, what was the first thing that you bought?
An airplane.
No, it was not an airplane. No, actually, even after that, I kept paying myself the same amount that I was paying on my student loans. So one of the things we did buy was a boat. That was our thing, our goal. So we just bought a boat this year, and we've had a lot of fun with it so far.
Oh my gosh, I was going to joke and say, what, did you buy a boat?
Yeah.
I think
we actually did.
Are a little shocked.
We actually did.
Now, Trevor, in the previous segment, you talked about the importance of having a cash reserve. That's also, again, a tip we're going to revisit now. So again, how much do you recommend someone keeps in reserves?
Yeah, I think that's so critical. And when I was reading up on your story, Bobby, I think he actually talked about this after he got into it a little bit. But start small again. You don't have to have 10,000 or 25,000 out of the gate. Make it manageable. Start with 1,000, then go for 2, and then really target 3 to 6 months of your expenses.
So, Bobby, fess up. Did you have that cash reserve?
In the beginning, no. Actually, I messed up. This is one of the things that I talk about a lot on my blog. I didn't have any cash reserves. I was spending my entire paycheck. And then about 4 or 5 months into it, I realized that was a horrible idea. And so I stopped making payments on the loans, paid myself to make an emergency savings fund, and then I restarted on the loans.
Trevor, how critical is it for someone with student loan debt to monitor the interest rate and the terms of their loan?
Yeah, I think it's huge because a lot of times you don't even know what's going on. So in the beginning, there's a grace period usually where you don't have to start making payments sometimes, but interest still could be accumulating. So you want to be aware of that. And then the interest overall is the killer. If you're paying 10, 12, or 15+% on anything, you've got to get that under control so you can start making progress.
So don't delay payments even though you may be in that grace period. period.
Yeah, if you can start.
With something.
And also, I know you mentioned earlier everything's negotiable. Are student loans negotiable? Could you call them and say, hey, please lower my
Both of
interest
y'all's
rate?
faces is pretty funny on this one.
It depends on which loan. The federal loans, there are different types of repayment options. And then, of course, you always want to try and consolidate if you can. Again, that goes back to making that decision, owning it, and developing that plan.
So is forgiveness an option?
Believe it or not, it is. And when I actually had to look into this a little bit more, but to the viewers out there, it's not for everybody. You have to be a government worker and you have to be in that industry, be a government worker for 10 years, a teacher. Some cases it applies. It is out there. Research it. It kind of surprised me, but it is out there.
So that would be something if you've had this debt for years and say, because you obviously decided to do it very quickly, you've been a teacher, you've been a government employee for 10 years or something, you may want to look at
You absolutely want to know your options, but I like what Bobby did. Just
pay off fast.
go after it.
And your last tip, Trevor, is simply get started.
Yeah, just like the last segment, just get started. Remove that roadblock, even if it's $50. Everything will build on itself. It's like momentum. It'll get going, and then it'll be fun. You'll start making progress, right?
Yeah, it's fun. Yeah.
Right?
Well, Trevor, your tips are always fantastic. And Bobby, where's our invite to the boat?
No kidding.
We can go
Weekend
today.
ahead.
Wanna go today?
Okay, we'll sort that out. For more information on the Shakiba Group and Trevor, you can visit their website at theshakibagroup.com or